Hello geometry students, today's learning target is to talk about transformations in triangles and then solving triangles with congruent statements that we've done the last couple days in class. So if we look at these two triangles, is triangle HGK congruent to triangle H prime G prime K prime? And if we look at the triangles, it does look like these sides that I'm marking are congruent. Likewise, the 2 tick marks and 2 tick marks, and then 3 tick marks and 3 tick marks. So the question becomes, what was the transformation? And we studied this in a couple units ago. It looks like it's reflected over this pink line, which is the y-axis. So the answer is letter B. If you look at the second problem, it does look like these sides are congruent, and HK and H prime K prime, and likewise the third side. So it does look like these sides are congruent and the angles look like they are the same. So then the question becomes, how did I translate, reflect, or rotate the yellow triangle to get the blue triangle? And it looks like that is a 90-degree counterclockwise rotation. Let's take a look at review question number 2. Here we want to talk about angles and sides that are congruent. So remember, the first letter goes with the first letter. So angle C is congruent to angle O. Second letter goes with second letter. So angle A is congruent to angle W. And the outside letters go together. So angle R is congruent to angle L. Then when we talked about sides, we did the first two letters. So CA is congruent to OL. Second two letters go with the second two letters. So AR is congruent to WL. And then the outside letters went with the outside letters. So CR is congruent to OL. Now sometimes we do use 3 letters. So if I go back to the angles, I could say angle CAR is congruent to angle OWL. So I just did it in the exact same order. Now this is the same as the blue one. If I wanted to, I could say angle RCA. So I did the third letter, then the first and the second. So I did 3, 2, 1. Is congruent to the third letter, first, and second. So this is congruent to angle C and O. And in fact, there's one more. If I wanted R and L, I could say angle ARC. So I want second, third, first. Angle WLO, second, third, first. So the green that I'm highlighting are also the same. So if we look at problem number 4, I'm told this statement, angle or triangle ABC is this congruent to triangle EFD, which means A goes with E. So if A is 32 degrees, that means E is 32 degrees. Then B goes with F. So B's up here, I'm marking in blue, it goes with F. I don't know that quite yet, I'll figure that out in a second. And then C goes with D, I'll mark that in green here. So C is the same as D. So that means C is 114 degrees. So then how do I get angle B? I know the angles in a triangle add up to 180. So 32 plus 114, I'm going to grab my calculator. I get 146. and then subtract from 180, I'll get 34 degrees for angle B. We take a look at problem number 5. This time I'm told ABC is congruent to FDE. So A goes with F. So angle A is the same as angle F, so I know that's 82 degrees. B goes with D. So B at the top goes with D, which is 66. So I know B is 66 degrees. Now to find angle C, the angles in a triangle again add to 180. So 82 plus 66. Again, please use your calculator. You get 148. 180 minus 148 gets you 32 degrees for angle C. If you look at problem number 6 and compare that to the first two questions, or excuse me, 4 and 5, this time I'm switching to sides. So in this particular problem, we're told ABC is congruent to DEF. That means AB is the same as DE. So AB is the same as DE. I'm going to mark it with the red tick mark. The second two letters go with the second two letters. So BC goes with EF. And then the outside letters, meaning A and C, go with D and F. So after I've marked my picture, I know that AC is 40, because of the 3 tick marks. Then the red go together, so ED is 50. And the blue tick marks go together. That makes, I think I made a mistake here. ED is 50, so I put that in the wrong spot. So ED is 50. And then BC is the same as EF, so that is 20. Let's take a look at problem number 7. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle FDE. So AB goes with FD. So AB and FD are the same. Now, so that's 63. That's the same as DF. Then BC goes with DE. So BC goes with DE. So that means BC is 59. And the outside letters go together. So AC is the same as FE or EF, so that means that's 52.